Hello, BookTube. Welcome back to our romance challenge.
Yes,
We're doing to each other, doing to each other, providing for one another.
Okay, so today is March 1st. We fully expected, or at least I fully expected, us to finish this challenge in the month of February, but that did not happen.
No, I got kind of busy with work, but then, yeah, other things too.
Like finishing writing the book he wrote.
I did that too. It's kind of embarrassing though, but
No. We are experimenting with a new filming setup. I think this is probably going to be more consistent.
Hope so. Yeah.
I think so.
Hopefully, just getting better. Too. Like it'll only improve from here on out, right?
I
This
meant
is a
the
great
background.
improvement. Yes.
But yes. I mean, because usually we're filming all over the place. Anyways. Okay, so today we are coming to you to talk... Let me start over. Today we are talking about book 3
Yes. So
in the series.
mine was Fish and Chips, which is book 3 in the Cut and Run series.
And I read Phantom Shadows?
Phantom
of Shadows?
Phantom's Shadow.
Phantom's Shadow, which is the third book in the Immortal Guardians series.
My series is written by Abigail Rue, and this one was also written by Madeline Urban. Yes, as well. So.
And the Immortal Guardians is by...
Diane Duvall.
I don't know why I can never remember that. Sorry.
That's all right.
I knew that earlier today when I was... Okay, no, whatever. Yes, so... I don't know why we're recapping. It's been a long time for us, but it's only been a few seconds for you. We are attempting to read each other's favorite romance series. So,
Yes.
How was book 3?
Book three was okay. The plot in it, there wasn't there was a case that they were working on, but that kind of it had the FUBAR plot line of where just like things keep going wrong. So the case didn't really end up being anything all that like important in the end, but.
So this was the one where they have to go undercover on a cruise ship.
So they go undercover, and they have to go undercover as a married couple, and so this is like a whole, throwing them into this whole situation where they're uncomfortable because they haven't let the other one know their true feelings for one another yet, and so it's that provided for some good comedy, especially for the characters that they were supposed to be playing undercover. That was pretty fun too. There was a new voice actor, narrator for this one. He did this weird kind of like Sylvester Stallone-ish kind of voice for one of the characters. And then he still couldn't do women's voices very well. There was this Italian woman in it that was just painful anytime she had lines in it, and it was also just probably kind of offensive to Italian people in general. So.
Yeah, the voice acting is not great in that series. I will give you that. Yeah.
But overall, I found it enjoyable. It was pretty funny. So on the comedy element, that was pretty spot on. There's a running thing in this where. One of the characters, Ty, wears these shirts that has these play on words on them, and the one he wore in this one was just perfect. It was a scarecrow, and it read "outstanding" in his field, and that's gold right there.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah.
So, how was Phantom Shadow?
Well, I'll tell you what. Just about anything was going to be better than book 2. And so it was definitely better than book 2. I liked this one. I might have liked it the best out of the 3. This one follows Bastion, which was kind of a bad guy and then turned kind of ally, and his love plot story. Yeah, I thought that the two characters had more chemistry. I don't think they really had that much chemistry. I think it was just more casual.
More of a grown-up relationship.
It was very much a grown-up relationship. It was just like, okay, we're both grown-ups and we have, lives, but I mean, I guess we can hook up. Like, I think they only hooked up like once in the whole
I think
book,
there was only one love scene there.
which was ideal for me because I was really not feeling it. All of the over-the-top sexual content of the second one. I was no, not my jam. I think it was just but I really liked the character that this one centered on, and there was a lot more plot in this one, I feel like.
I think that's where the big plot arc of all the books really started to take off, was the third one.
Yeah. We're introduced to a lot more characters, and the world starts getting broadened, and you get to see a bigger picture and feels more immersive. And so, yeah, I really struggled to finish it. I will give you that, but I think that's just because it's just not my jam. This is just not my series. It's not appealing to me very much at all. There are so many things that the author does that drives me crazy, but it definitely is better than I was anticipating it being.
All right, fair enough. Yeah. Can you pinpoint? And I remember the organic food thing was one of the
Oh my God.
things you couldn't stand.
Well, so it's the organic food, but then every single book, the author makes a point of bringing up religion and bringing up, like, the religion is why they eat this way for the humans. Like, like the Bible says certain things about not eating meat with blood in it or whatever, and then you have the human characters justifying, well, I only eat fish and I never eat raw meat and I always mostly just eat vegetables. So it's like, okay, you were hammering it so hard that it's only organic and it's mostly just vegetarian, and you're like super hardcore about it, but then it always comes around to religion, and it's like, it's just the author hammering this so hard through different mouths, right? Like through different characters.
Did Bastian go off on that? So I remember Melanie she enjoys junk food, so I remember that was going to be a hard thing for her because she liked her fast food and like her fruit snacks and things.
Yeah, Bastian had a moment where he was like, you know how many pesticides and all of that stuff is in all that food? Like, I can taste the chemicals, and as soon as you become a vampire, you'll be able to, or immortal vampire, or whatever, immortal guardian, whatever, you'll be able to taste it too. Yeah, it's never ending.
All right.
Food.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm trying to remember what, like, it's all of the descriptions of people, like, everyone falls into a very, very narrow mold, right? All of the men are tall and built and dark hair, and they all look exactly alike, and all of the women are like 5 feet tall, big boobs, thin, and like, okay, their hair is different color, that's it. Like, that's the only defining like characteristic that you can tell them apart by. I don't know. I mean, I would appreciate, and you know what, I actually saw this as a complaint in some people's review of the series, is people are like, okay, you gotta give us some some variation, okay? Not everyone looks exactly the same. Come on now. But I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you sticking with it. Yeah. Your series isn't exactly my jam either, but
No, I know. I know. I'm having fun with this.
I am too. Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to keep going, but it is. It's going to keep going. But now in March, I'm doing the March Through History readathon for the whole month. So I'm actually going to go listen to the 2 prequels in this series
Yes.
because they're historical. But those are the only 2 that I'm probably going to get to this month.
I don't know if I'm gonna continue on or
Yeah.
if I'm gonna try and stay even with you as we go through them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we will probably check in a while.
Yep. Sounds good.